Porter Martone is not going to compete for a spot with the Flyers, nor is he going to go to Penn State, breaking the heart of intern Andrew. He's going to go to Michigan State. Real quick, guys, do you think he made the right decision here? Obviously, the choice would have been try out for the Flyers, sign the ELC. If he doesn't make it, go to junior, get paid pennies, or go live the college lifestyle, probably get a nice payday via NIL, and then still have the opportunity to come up at the end of the year. Do you think ultimately this was the right call for the player and even for the organization?
I think it was absolutely the right call for both. I really do. You look at the situation where they were not certain that he was going to make the NHL roster. They thought there was a chance that he would do it, but they weren't 100% certain. And so rather than him, the Flyers would prefer, rather than him come into camp, not impress enough to make the team, and then had no other alternative than to go back to junior hockey where he would dominate and not get any better, kind of, be lateral move in that regard. This way, he goes and plays 6 months in college hockey against more adult players, more physically demanding to play in the NCAA. And then once his season's over, he can, either sign that ELC or do like a lot of these guys did last year. We'll sign it for next year and go play with the Phantoms on an ATO, whatever. And you get that experience. Or he comes right into the NHL in March, and he plays the end of the season. The Flyers are in the hunt for a playoff spot. Maybe he plays 10 games at the end of the year and he helps the team make the playoffs. Yeah. Whatever, that's better for the Flyers. From the player's perspective, if you're Martone, what's the difference between, getting paid $700,000 to play at Michigan State, right? I mean, I got to imagine that's the kind of money that he got. And say, hey,
I think the low side's probably at least $500,000, right?
I think
you have to think so.
Yeah, I think he got 7 is what that's the number I hear. Whether it's accurate or not, I don't know. But I mean, I think it's probably close to that if it's not exactly accurate. But you get that, and then you can sign that same ELC 6 months later and basically make 2 salaries and still playing in the NHL this year. And, you know what I'm saying? For Martone, It makes so much sense. So I think it was right. I think the Flyers are happier with it. I think Martone is going to be happy with it. Gets a year in college. That'll be fun. Playing Big Ten, playing in the Big Ten on a really good team, and see what happens. I think it's a win-win for everybody.
Bundy?
I completely agree with everything Anthony just said. I think the Flyers aren't losing anything. They're going to have him in March. After the season's over, he'll be a little bit more ready to go then. He needs to work on his skating, especially his first 3 steps, something I noticed in development camp. And those are things that you can do with a little bit more practice in college rather than perhaps getting exposed at the NHL level, which you don't want as a young 18-year-old. So I think it's, Anthony said, win-win for everybody.